Good evening and welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Livingston Man, roll that beautiful bean footage.
We all gonna die. We all gonna die. We all gonna die.
It's a We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Booyah! We All Gonna Die Wednesday is live. How's it going, everybody out there in YouTube land? Southern Tier Prepper, Blackbird, Michigan Outpost, Winning Street, Dusty Country Roads, Miss Metal, Old Joe Biden, Anne Marie, Eric N1 RV, Smoking Swamp Outdoors, Canadian Southern Tier Prepper, Scott Trudeau, Charmaine Montgomery, Kevlar. What up, everybody? How y'all doing? CJ, the Preparing Prepper. Good evening, folks. How's everybody doing on this We All Gonna Die Wednesday? Halfway through the work week. We're almost there. We're cresting the hump as we speak. And as Tribe says, it's all downhill from here, right? That's it. We're on that downward slide. Shannon Barrett, good evening. Kevlar, what's good, brother? Rum Runner, what's happening? What's good in the woods? I don't know, man. I don't know. Prices of everything. Let's see. Jay Creature says, I just put up a new video. Tried that On Point Adventure Food Fruity Burst. Holy cow, instant sugar rush. Also found a new boot brand named Topos. Highly recommended. Appreciate it, Jay Creature. Thank you. Winning Streak, don't tell me you caught HVPAS, because that'll get you. That'll get you. Dusty Country Roads, good evening, good evening. Well, actually, yes, the Livingston Man is in the house tonight. He's just preoccupied at the moment. And, life kind of gets in the way from time to time. So, things happen. And as you can see tonight, the Livingston Man is indeed a 13-year-old TikTok girl. You're just a carrier of HVPAS. That's awesome. Winning Streak. Firefly Farm, it's still hot here too. It actually started to cool off a little bit. We just had a small little thunderstorm roll through. Cooled it off considerably, but we got the window open, bringing the breeze. And matter of fact, hang on a second, I'm gonna continue to open this. Right here. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Livingston Man is crawling in the window and under everything as we speak. And
I'm not really doing anything of the sort.
Ghost Lincoln, what's good, my brother? Love and life. Good to see you, family. I hope you guys had a fantastic time at Vision Preparedness's Bugout weekend. Looked like everybody had a blast. I heard from some folks there on the ground. It was a great evening, or a great event. Not an evening. It was many evenings. I believe it was 4 evenings in total. Livingston Man out there, trying out their gear, doing their thing, living out of a tent, basically. It's really not
like those college protesters.
Yeah, living out of tents.
Cosplaying protesters, they were.
Yeah, it's true.
Told you preppers are weird.
Good.
That's why, Hey, you know what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go occupy this public space with tents. And when Vision does it, it's fine. But when they do it, it's why a rule for he and not for thee? Welcome to my show. Sorry, I'm late to my own house.
Yeah, I told him. I said life gets in the way, man. We got things we got to do. Gear guy, what's good, brother?
Oh, no, it's because I got a hard on to start the live stream, and then I did so, and then I was like, I have nothing.
Ill prepared.
Yeah.
Ill prepared.
Plus, I had to find my red and black ensemble just so I could look as communist as possible to piss the conservatives off.
Tiger, good to see you this evening. Rebecca Evans, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Yeah, I got a couple articles I want to touch on tonight. We're gonna kick it kind of old school style, the way we used to do things around here. However, I do want to bring up something before we get going. There's 18 days left to get in for the MS Bugout Bag giveaway, all right? And I want to give you guys a heads up on how much money we have raised for the MS Society to date.
Okay, let's play
just through YouTube. This is not counting the PayPals. This is not counting direct donations to the MS Society through my link. This does not count Venmo. So the total with just the tube.
I want to play the prices right, and I wonder if we have the means to do so. The person that guesses closest to the retail price without going over.
I'll send you a Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival patch and the limited edition We All Gonna Die Wednesday patch. Closest to the number without going over.
I wanted to just give a
Eric. Thank you so much.
We're not even ready for all that.
Good
Okay,
Lord. Hold on.
I just wanted to give an entry in the drawing away.
Okay.
That's all I was gonna say. Can we do but we're watching your.
Okay, all right. So go ahead. Throw your numbers out there. Let me know what you think it is.
Closest to actual retail price without going over.
Without going over. Just YouTube donations alone. This is no other.
I see you $1, but Prepping Mantis did. I think he did it first though.
Yeah, $1, Bob. $1, Bob. Let's see. Let me know when everybody's done. Greenleaf.
I haven't really seen one
someday, man. I hope so. That'd be great.
Oof. At this
there's
point,
some close numbers out there right now.
Pretty cool. Somebody's pretty.
Anne Marie.
You seen one yet?
You
seen a dinger? I mean, we need a dinger.
They're pretty close. Hey,
10.
I actually gotta
9,
go back in the chat
8,
here.
7.
Oh, he's counting it
6.
Down. Get him in.
5, 4.
Get him in.
3, 2.
Get him in.
1.
There it
Entries
is.
closed.
Time. Gear guy.
Award a winner.
Okay. Let's see. There they are. There it is. Done. Blackbirds 333. That's it. That's the cutoff right there. I know it's a little bit behind. Let's see. Closest without going over. Let's see.
See a couple of my thoughts.
That one's close. That's close.
Keep going up. I seen that one right there.
That one right
there.
No.
That one and up 2.
No.
The suspense is killing you guys, right?
No,
Good.
No, it's crushing me right now.
Because we all gonna die Wednesday.
Somebody's
the pressure cooker.
Well,
who's it gonna be?
What's funny is the number just changed.
Is it Cake?
Eric threw a wrench in the works. Eric,
heart that.
Thank you.
Though.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Everybody else, feel free to let Eric's love flow through you and give. This is for a good cause.
Yeah, this is all going to the MS Society. We're not keeping a dollar, not a dollar.
His lyrics, bro, not mine.
I got my lyrics.
That's his middle name.
Let's see. The first one that got the closest without going over. Let's see.
Heart rate monitor is about to start beeping.
It's gonna explode here. Where is it? I want to be fair to everybody, and this is in the order it came through on my side. First one closest, or no, it would be the closest without going over, right? That's a good one. Greenleaf was first with $1,700. Greenleaf was the first one to guess $1,700. The total amount raised to date so far through YouTube
actual retail price
is $2,152.12. That's right, $2,152.12. Thank you all for your donations, and there's still 18 days to get in, and I gotta write Eric's extra tickets down, and right now I'm doubling everybody's entries for the Bugout bag. So when you donate $20, I'm going to give you 2 tickets for the Bugout bag. It's the last 18 days, so it's a fun drive, and we're trying to raise money for them and give away some awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. $1,500 worth of prepping and survival gear. Get in when you can. Get in when you can. Eric, N1RV.
Drawing will be on May 26th. Cutoff date is the cutoff date for entries in any event, time zone, world
Yankee Watchdog. What's good?
will be the day before that. There will be no entries accepted or taken the day of the event. Please note this.
Yes. Memorial Day is it. That's it. And then shortly after that,
you have 18 days.
I'm doing the MS walk, and I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna donate all the money right then and there, and go walk for a cure, man. I'm doing all I can.
Do the right thing, or what I can do is hit the add button. You have 5.
YouTube is telling them to.
You have 5 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, man, so awesome. Thank you guys so much for your generous donations. Eric N1RV wants that bag, and he's made it known that he wants that bag and that he supports the MS Society. Yeah, man, it's fantastic.
You see, all they do is just talk to each other. They don't care. I could talk some dumb shit right now. They'd be like,
Southern Tier Prepper, will I be walking with the Bugout bag? Probably not, because it's in a professional baseball stadium, and they ain't gonna let me in with all that stuff. No, there's like knives and pokey.
Why do you have that stuff?
Yeah, what the hell do you think you're doing?
He just gets robbed on the subway on the way down there. Like, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but no, I won't be able to walk with the Bugout bag, but it's going.
If you don't know
Gear
about
guy says, I don't know how you keep up with the chat. I can't. Well, the good news is Livingston Man has a monitor of all monitors, and I can see back quite a ways. The bigger the screen, the bigger the chat, right?
I don't. You can see the wall,
and I can read it without spectacles.
The wall behind us. This thing's about 2/3 that big. That entire span. And like, imagine. The other hand. Here,
it's humongous. It's humongous.
We had to turn the entire studio around to even fit it.
Yeah.
Because Mike only cared about diagonal width and not vertical, and then we found out that if we put it here like we were gonna, it would sit on the floor.
You want to see it?
Well, we can make him see it.
Yeah, you want to see it?
You guys want to see some? This is called feedback. Yeah. What's going to happen?
Prepping Mantis. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
The real star of the show.
Elgato. Feedback.
Viva.
You think it'll feedback?
Yeah, watch the monitor. Well, it won't feedback like a microphone will, but it'll do video feedback. So you get the...
the infinite loop. That's so freaking cool. But there you guys are. You can read the chat. Prepping Mantis. Watch me hit the heart button on that. Prepping Mantis. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there it is. There you guys are. That's everything. Welcome to the control room, folks. Yeah, that's the Ziva right there, loving life. She is our mascot. She watches over us while we stream here and keeps us safe from any critters.
Yep, especially stink bugs and flies.
A couple weeks ago, you guys probably heard the chittering. That was her. She was not very, very happy. Kevlar, thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate it.
Give him an entry.
Hey, he's almost there. He's almost there. I totaled him up. Listen, it's not just any money that's donated to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
Joe Biden,
any money that we've made off of any videos on YouTube, everything that we're getting from YouTube is going directly to the MS Society. All the money that we've made, all the money that's donated, everything is going to the MS Society. So plus my $1,500 I spent on preparedness and survival gear, and stuff from Freedom Plumbing and Heating, LKF Designs, East Tennessee Preparedness, and Vision Preparedness, bro. I'm telling you, this bag is off the chain. And we're going to get to give away 5 different things, plus maybe some other stuff on a special giveaway live stream.
Enough of this Jerry's Kids Telethon.
Caught the vid today with prepping and Jason hammock camping. Thank you so much, man. Hammock camping is the jam. I love hammock camping.
Hammock guys will tell you this because they're like, they have buyer's remorse. and misery loves company.
No way, man.
No, they're like, oh, my back hasn't been shaped like a fucking C all night. It's totally awesome, dude. If you like sleeping on your belly, well, how about have you tried not? And yeah, you hammock guys.
Mad Chad, what's good, my brother?
Where you can't use a hammock, a field. There's
so that's what caught me off
guard. Sides and downsides, mate.
When I went to Vision Preparedness's Bugout weekend last year, I didn't get to make it to this one. But when I was there last year, the tree line is heavily wooded, real thick, like briars, poison ivy. And I just, the Prepared Irishman messaged me ahead of time, and he was like, Mike, listen, there's no trees, bro. There's no place for a hammock. You may want to consider bringing a tent. And shout out to the Irishman. He saved the day for me. I brought the pop-up and the little tent and, made a camp out of it. We had Camp New York there. We linked up like Voltron, bro. It's legit.
Dana, what did I do last year? I mean, I don't remember particularly, and also it's like I did all kinds of things out there last year. I was out there last year doing mad shit. I don't know.
All of last year?
Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, I was just out there doing things I don't remember. Mind buried it like I got molested. You know what I mean? Like it just won't let me conjure it up. Is what happened. I'm sorry, because you know what? I digress. I started to try to be funny just then, and I forgot. A core
That's right.
tenet.
You're not supposed. There's no fun at all.
There is a core tenet.
None.
Come to find
Nothing
out,
but seriousness.
There's a core tenet to this entire prepping thing, but you have to F around and F out to learn it. And it's that there is no joking out here. This shit ain't funny, bro. You think you fucking clowning out here? You're like, and you know what happens is nobody takes you seriously, and then they poke fun at you like all day, and they can talk mad shit on Facebook and be like, oh, Livingston man's a fucking da da da. But then when the Livingston man responds diplomatically and tells somebody, go fuck yourself, all of a sudden they can't handle it. Like, oh my God, they intend to survive a nuclear apocalypse, but they had to leave work early because the Livingston man told them to fuck off. I question their credibility, their credentials. I question their claim to any authority. I digress.
Mad Chad said, emotional damage.
It hurts when another keyboard responds to the dumb shit that you said to it. We got this thing where I'm from. If you're gonna walk in talking shit, and then when people talk shit to you, you can't handle it. It's like you need to work on that. It's a
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kevlar, I'd be out too, bro. I'm leaving now. See you later.
I'm busting your balls a little bit, They can't even. Oh my God. Okay. All of a sudden, like accusations fly. Internet tough guy. The word that gets used, and I was like,
KP Heathen. Good evening, my brother.
What I really wanted to do was decimation. And in as punishment for this peasant talking to the legendary Livingston man like I'm some bitch. I was just gonna ban I was gonna fucking just block every 10th person in the group and be like, fuck it, collective punishment. No, you fucked around, made me turn this into the Gaza Strip. Okay, all y'all paying for this man's transgressions tonight. Make me hit this ad button. I'll fucking do it. I swear to fucking God. Here, I almost did it.
Thank you for not hitting the ad button, Livingston man. Dana Let's Prep wants to know, when everyone gets together, what do you do for food? What's good? Some of us like to travel light. No coolers, no things like that. So we rely on the lightest weight food possible, freeze-dried food. A side effect of carrying freeze-dried food is that you have to carry the water to reconstitute your food, as well as do your dishes and everything else. So it does require a bit more water, either filtering and purification capabilities, or carrying all of that water with you.
Or let's go third.
Ghost Lincoln, 7 pounds of bacon. I'm saying, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
see what the Lord did? Shut the door on that chapter.
There you go.
I'm gonna posit a third one. Is that if you're rest assured that there is a fresh water source where you're going, you're in probably an ideal situation. But say you're going to follow a creek or a stream or something, well, your freeze-dried needs are met, friend.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, like Mike said, you don't save on weight because you still need to bring the water anyway.
Johnny Prep said he must have been a car guy.
It was hard not to go there.
So, honestly, if you're going someplace where you're planning on existing out of a vehicle and you're going someplace for a long period of time, if I was going to Vision's thing, knowing the lay of the land and everything, I would have brought a big tent, a big air mattress. I would have went and glamped, not just camped. I don't mind. I don't mind going out and testing my gear. But when I'm going for a long duration like that, where I got to bring multiple changes of clothes and things,
you could bring the tried and true, the trusted stuff, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like a toy to bring with. I decided to try this thing out, but you don't want to go on an expedition with like just some shit you just got.
Correct. No, that's the stuff that that's why we have the Bugout weekends here in the Hudson Valley, is so that people can try out their gear.
It's a semi-controlled environment. It's not an emergency. You're not finding out this product sucks.
Eric,
in an actual emergency.
Eric, got you, bro.
Yeah, but you know how he is, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. We got you, Eric. I hope that's a little bit better. Hopefully it got a little bit louder.
Sickest MC in the world, deaf as all hell. He's like deaf from Beethoven. He's got the Beethoven.
Do you guys know that Eric N1RV wrote a chat rap song with the Livingston Man? It's true.
He's catching. He's getting credits when we publish that because it's dope.
Like, and Johnny Preps has got some lines in there. Yeah.
Whoever said I almost pissed myself, they won me on that one. Like, no beer tonight. No, this is hard green tea, so don't get it twisted. I still be intaking my alcohol. I have to get the shakes and
gear guy. Yeah, man.
Make everybody else.
That's me too. I've got a lot of new gear that I want to. I'm gonna get out and put it to the test. If it's gonna fail, I want it to fail when I'm out practicing, not when I really need it.
What was the last new gear I got? And I believe it was to go to one of your Bugout things.
Was it the Bushcraft, the Backwoods Bungalow?
No, because I got the Cosmito after that.
Right.
Then I didn't really buy anything. You know what I did get is some. I got 550 cord that's got reflectors in it. I like using that at camp, right? In friendly situations, I like using the reflective cords. People don't trip over your shit or you yourself. Yeah. But it's more or less been small things. Like talking about tried and true. I got stuff that I know works, and I stick with that. I got stuff. That being said, I'm ready to give away. When were you doing another prepper yard sale, bro?
Yeah, I really
want to. That went over like amazingly well, and also you got stuff right. Feel me, right? You got all this cool stuff. You did all kinds of research. You love this shit. You know it works, but like you got newer stuff or whatever. You've moved on from your necessity of that, and you don't want to just throw it away, obviously, but you would prefer to make sure that it gets used in its proper fashion. Yeah. Prepper yard sales where it's at. Maybe you can make a deal with somebody for a barter. Hey, they got this and you got that. It was a great thing. And at the end of the day, pro tip. And I'm this is a life hack that'll get us banned. But at the end of the day, there's a free table where people are like, listen, I straight up don't need this shit. I'm going to throw it there.
Old mutt, I'm feeling it.
I'm not bringing this home. And so if you stick around, hang out, make friends, like do your thing, like there's going to be some killer loot left at the end of the night that's up for grabs. I myself felt like a douche doing it, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit. I was like, who put these here? And it was you. And I was like, I'm taking these.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. That's what the free table is for. People are apprehensive to go and take something off the table, but please don't be that. That's the stuff that it's been loved more, or we don't feel like we should have to ask a price for it and just pass the love around. Maybe you have too much of something, put the extras out on the table and let it go.
I don't know if the old mutt has a channel where he posts content here, but he does on Facebook often.
Yeah, and if you
want to civilize your
the old mutt,
if you want to civilize your camp, your what do they call it, the BOL?
Yeah.
Old mutt, he'd be running dishwashers and microwaves.
It's true. It's true. It's
cold
true.
weather heat pumps and shit.
Old mutt is the one who gets out there and he's got heat, air conditioning, microwave, refrigerator, then it's all, the batteries are topped all the time. It does not go down.
SFDCL. I figure bugging out on private land is ideal, especially if you're like, straight up allowed to be there.
Absolutely.
Private land will be defended by people with guns.
Correct.
State land in a bug out situation, there's no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not shooting down your argument, but I'm saying now your thoughts.
The Watchman, that's hilarious. Prepping with Sarge, what's good, my brother? Good to see you tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think I agree with Livingston, man. I think, especially folks who live in an urban type environment, all right? If you live in the city and your plan is to bug out to the country, make friends. Make friends in the country where you're planning on going now.
Oh, give them 20 minutes while everybody says hi to Sarge.
And find that you have a place to go. You don't want to rely on public land. Public land post a true SHTF scenario is going to be
in the
Wild West.
In the absence of the state, it's all public land. It just depends on who's going to lay claim to it.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Frontier style, baby.
Yeah.
I said we're closed. You guys are the best, though. How many of them are here with us? 60? Is that what it is? Yeah, 60 people
tonight.
Here. This is got to be some kind of record.
Jay Creature says, new shirt idea. I'm coming to your house. The back of the shirt can be heads on stakes. Yeah, give them the old Vlad the Impaler. I mean, nothing keeps people away like heads on stakes. Right?
But they got to be real, though. I mean, you have to, play the fucking song. They should smell it from miles away. Like it's not a place you want to go. And then when they arrive, they're just.
Joe Biden's going on a geriatric bender 24. Yeah, he's on them Broward County Tic Tacs.
He's smoking that. He's smoking that Whoopi Goldberg Mega Millions Fur Burger shit. Yo,
Jules, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Really
if y'all don't know Dracula Flow, you need to hit that up because greatest lyricist I've ever heard.
So Kevlar, don't rely on the likes that you necessarily see when you switch off the chat and back. It tends to keep them stuck where you actually entered the chat for some reason.
I just watched it go up. It went from 48 to 49.
Yeah. But when you're watching a stream and you jump into it,
see what Eric
it kind of holds that number. What Eric, can Livingston give a shout out prayers to the affected by the tornadoes over the past few days? Eric won RB, yes, and we'll do a moment of silence for the folks.
Maybe I'm just being humble, or maybe I'm honestly, but I don't know why you would ask me to do that. Like, the devil can speak scripture, but it's uncomfortable. But what I'd like to do is that, yes, okay, across the Midwest of the United States, a lot of people have been severely affected by severe weather. So, again, if you can keep them in your thoughts and hope for the best for them, if there is a certain aid organization you'd like to donate to or even go in and do work. I know Angry Prepper did this once. He straight up just stopped doing what he was doing and went down there.
He went with Bear Independent. Once Bear had a team going, he made sure that he was going to be extra hands.
If you want to keep these people in your thoughts, I wish that you would.
Absolutely.
And I hope that the positivity of all of us can help lift them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big thing.
No dead space. You gotta say something. Come on.
No, that was my moment of silence, man. That was it. I just needed a minute.
It was not that deep, and honestly, I tiptoed.
No, you did well. Thank you.
I didn't want to blaspheme. Okay.
No, man.
I have that much respect.
People's lives get ruined. The Southern Tier Prepper is going through a similar situation. Just about. Regardless, your home is lost.
People going through things, and it's life.
It's huge, man. It's huge. And people need other people to just come in and lift them up sometimes. Sometimes you're so broken, you're literally, on your knees on the ground wondering what you're going to do. And somebody might literally have to come pick you up. And Eric, you didn't have to do that.
I'm not selling indulgences here.
You did not have to do that. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, what you can do is what you can.
Yeah.
Even if it's just dropping a prayer on Facebook, a kind word in the comments.
Tracy K, stay safe, sister.
What social media allows us to do is all know each other.
Connect. Yeah, it allows us to connect on a global scale, which I think is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So, have a little faith, have a little hope, and also like show love.
Yeah, but definitely a faith, hope, and love is great. If you live in these areas, you should have a plan. You should absolutely have a plan, and have a place to go, have a place to bunker down. Oh man, wow.
Hunter, I'm with you. Make the call, bro. We'll ride together, dude. No doubt. I hate that.
Yeah, people aren't right. And again, it's Jay Creature. Yeah, Eric.
Eric, touch grass, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. His accountant's like ringing his phone. He's like, Eric, you gotta stop this. He's like, I will spend everything for this cause.
It's so Hunter, and I would ask, did it happen close to home or was it further away? I really hope it wasn't close to home.
Close to home, we could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
Baby, tell me she got a dash cam. It's over.
Yeah. I would highly recommend.
This is the internet.
I would highly recommend that folks get some sort of a dash cam. Oh, so it was close. It was close. Interesting.
A semi on those roads.
I would.
Interesting.
If you guys can afford to get a dash cam, do it. Put one in your car.
For legal reasons or just to put the sumbitch on blast?
Yeah, it's there. It's recording all the time. If you have an incident, you remove the chip immediately.
Of course, I should have said that. I'm of course glad that your wife's okay. That's scary. Yeah, especially like a small car driven by a woman, like run off the road by some jerk.
Well, I tell you what, they just redid some of the roads out by us, and they put the shoulder in. But they just kind of like dumped it there and just tilled the top of it.
Oh, it's like the railroad stone?
It's super, super soft.
Driving a semi, you should be on the road.
Well, if you hit that shoulder, it'll yank you right off the road. And which happened recently, actually, right by us. Somebody went off the road a little bit and it yanked their car off the road and took them through a telephone pole. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Just because the traditional way that things are done doesn't mean that people aren't taking shortcuts nowadays. So,
Jay Creature, actually, the interlock ignition for the John Deere mower I use at work proved to be too expensive for management to handle. So we just don't have one. That's easy enough. They're like, so what if he's like...
Scott Trudeau, absolutely. And, these things are there to protect the innocent, shall we say. I mean, if you're driving like an asshole, maybe you don't want to have a dash cam.
It's there to tell the truth. This is gonna show what happened.
Yeah. The indisputable facts. There's what we think happened. There's what they think happened, and then there's what actually happened. So, it's not a bad idea to have a dash cam.
It's true. Prove your point, or like I said, if you
it's scary, man.
You could just put them on blast on the internet if you want, like douchebag driver compilation. I could sit pretty close to home. I just set up a lawn chair at this intersection. I'll show you killer content. I'll show you people. You're like, damn.
there's
that was a new one. Wow, that was a new maneuver. I've seen him do some shit, man.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go.
No, I don't know what.
I gotta go. It was Greenleaf. Greenleaf, you gotta email me, brother. Greenleaf, email me at Hudson Valley Prepping Survival @gmail.com. I'm pretty sure we've emailed in the past, brothers. Just email me, send me your address. I gotta send you out a couple patches. I just gotta write down that Greenleaf.
Per the Watchman, we have an X-Class solar flare on the way.
Yes.
And do you want to know why we have all these X-Class solar flares? Well, I'll tell you.
Solar maximum!
I ain't even it.
And the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. So even the smaller solar flares are having dramatic impacts right now.
No, that's not it at all.
But that's true, though.
The instruments they're using to measure them are calibrated wrong. Why is everything off the meter? You should actually do a diagnostic check. Every single signal is off the meter. Perhaps your gain is too loud. You see what happened? Gentlemen, thaw your chickens.
Headphone users.
Gentlemen, thaw your chickens. You want to hear a funny story?
Thaw your chickens.
You want to hear a funny story? Okay,
Tigris, that's what I'm saying. It's the pole shift. It's the magnetic reversal. It's happening. The magnetic field is weakening.
That ain't it.
I think so.
So a funny story. Okay, so
Sarge, I'm with you.
The British have a space program just like us, so they were trying to make a space shuttle type of re-entry vehicle, and they were doing windshield tests, and they called up NASA because they're like, yo, how do you not break the windshield? They're like, what do you mean? Like, we're hitting them with chickens, and it's just it blasts through the windshield every single time. They're like, what the hell's going on? NASA spent like 5 months trying to figure out what was happening. Why are our windshields working, theirs don't?
Huh.
Because they're meant to deflect a goose strike or whatever, you know?
Yeah, bird strike.
And so they figured it out. They were like, bro, you gotta thaw the chickens. The Brits were just shooting frozen chickens at the fucking space shuttle with air cans. I wonder why it blew through the whole fuselage. Come to find out, frozen chickens, they don't fly, you guys. I don't know if you knew that. Britain, they did not. So when everyone leans on the experts, they said, I'm like, the experts didn't know they had to thaw a chicken.
Well, as it turns out, most of the things that we were led to believe through our childhood were absolute and total lies and fabrications, Livingston, man.
Well, history is written by the victor.
Well, history is written by the people who write the books that they teach out of.
And when those people write something contrary to the empire, they are canceled. Yeah. Memorio damnatio, the Romans called it. They chisel your face off the statue so nobody knows who you are ever.
Love and Life says, do you have any stickers we can put on our fuel? I believe in the Teespring shop where the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival merch lives, you can purchase Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival stickers. Yes. Other than that, I got morale patches.
All right, so Jay Creature is right. And what I'm going to just say here is what you should do is gather supplies for a future where you are perhaps in need of them. And then really all you got to do, and this is the easy part because everyone here done it the whole time, is survive.
Yeah.
The real only message, I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. All right, if you're new here, okay, I appreciate you.
Casey Little Out, good to see you, sister.
But okay, so the basic fundamental message is
prepare.
Okay, imagine things that you have to acquire externally.
Yeah.
Gather
things that don't come from your house, your yard.
Gather a surplus of said things, and figure out what would you do if, say, maybe you didn't have a house. Start asking yourself hard questions and make a plan based on what you deduce from talking to yourself like a crazy person in the bathroom mirror. Your wife's like, I don't know why he's like this.
Yeah.
And then just do that. Other than that, like advice, I don't know, because it is such a personal thing. It's like trying to teach somebody how to play the guitar. Where it's like, yeah, well, you do it like this, but then at the same time, you can also just do it any way you want.
Absolutely.
Whether you're going to live or die, that purely up to chance. We don't know. We can't say. No data
all
to
we
support.
can say is get yourself some good quality survival gear. Train with it extensively. Use it all the time. Know how to employ it.
You gotta
day and night, good weather and bad, right?
When the emergency occurs and you are the one unpacking and pulling things out of boxes and plastic, you are going to be the very first to die or get robbed. Yeah. Know how to use your stuff. Experiment, whittle things down. Less is more. The less you have, the more you have. My personal thoughts on it. But other people, there's the kitchen sink crowd, and there's no talking to those fucking people.
The inch baggers. I'm one of them. I want to bring everything.
Just get a U-Haul and live in the fucking thing.
I do.
It's called a Winnebago. It's called a Winnebago. Okay, it's tiny homes. That ain't new. That ain't fucking new. I got, you know what? You can buy it. It's a van with a house on the back, and you can fucking move it around. Y'all hear all the Bill Ty, however you got that already.
It's
Bro invented the Winnebago.
I think the biggest thing is to, when you get a piece of gear, you need to take it out of the package, you need to open it up, you need to know how it works. You need to know its limitations.
When it's raining, you're bleeding, bad shit's happening, you need it now.
And then you go to grab your tourniquet that's still in the plastic with one arm, and you got to unwrap that shrink wrap that they put on there. That's some tough shit, man. I'll tell you right now, with blood all over your hands, as slippery as shit is, you're going to fucking bleed to death before you get that goddamn thing unwrapped. So take your shit out of the package, stage your tourniquets,
go play with your toys.
You have to. You got to, man. You got to.
And I'm gonna throw a special jab at the first aid kit crowd. If you don't know what you're doing, I don't care how bad I'm bleeding, I will fight you to not work on me. If you just pulled that thing out wrapped in plastic and you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
A first aid kit.
If I can't do it myself, then we're in trouble.
A first aid kit is useless if you don't know what to do with it, and I would prefer you don't try until you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a first aid kit, of course, because it's like one of the number one things you got to have. But just strapping that to your pack, that doesn't help you. Just saying.
Yeah, you really gotta know how to use the stuff. I mean, let's say that most of the people who are here are into preparedness, right? We're all into preparedness. We're all preparing for an uncertain future. It could be a natural disaster that, lands in our neighborhood. It could be a man-made disaster, something like East Palestine, Ohio, where they knock on your door and say, you got to go right now. You have to leave right now.
How long till the Republicans get that town renamed? What the fuck did you say it was called?
Yeah. Anywho.
Jay Creature.
It's important. It's important to prepare for all contingencies.
If you got to do the ballpoint pen trick, I mean, I would prefer it done by somebody who did it once before. I get emergency measures being what they are. Okay,
you really have to prepare.
I just don't want to get stabbed in the fucking jugular by some noob. Like, I much prefer any other death but that. Okay.
So the realest people in the room are the ones who say, I don't know how to fucking do that. And they say, I don't know how to do that. I'm not comfortable with this. And then there's 100 jackasses who say, oh yeah, I can do that. And then come in and, totally fuck it up. It's a good idea to get as much training as humanly possible now while things are, relatively chill.
You bought a super flashy guitar, but it doesn't matter if you don't know how to fucking play it.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
You're sitting there holding it, looking good in the picture. That's cute.
Yeah. Mr. Zero, yes, learning is a forever thing, and it's important. It's really important. These are perishable skills.
Eric, the problem with YouTube is you're like, how do I stop the femoral artery from bleeding? You're like, first, here's 3 ads.
Yeah, and Mr. Zero, you're absolutely right. Always be learning,
too.
Always be training. And if you go into things with the mindset of, I'm not going to fail at this, I'm going to try this, and I'm either going to succeed or I'm going to learn.
Jay Creature's boy, he bawled so hard they thought he was a nut sack, bro. Like, it untangled his testicles, cut open his beanbag, and unraveled his cords. Dropped a beat. Like, wild stuff. Okay, and bleed too much.
Jesus.
I watched a guy get his testicle cords untangled. Yo, that's gangster. Okay, so what happened? He got so you cast testicular torsion is what you did. Jay Creature's a wizard. He is the Jay Creature is the reincarnation of the person that is known as Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah. He's been roaming the Catskills since Rip Van Winkle perished.
He's the one who thinks the place is haunted, not knowing that he's the ghost.
Yeah. Mr. Zero, I agree completely. I just learned ham radio. That's something that I picked up. Something I felt I needed to learn. I didn't want to just get a license or just get, I had the radios. I just needed to learn how to employ them properly. There's a lot of technical crap with radios. You can really screw some stuff up if you don't know what you're doing.
I'll just stand on the roof and yell.
Not just your stuff, but other people's stuff too.
Ohio is real. Listen to this conspiracy shit. I'm about to put this bro on timeout. You're gonna get us banned with this unfounded allegations.
That's it. They're gonna slap us for misinformation now.
Quicker than you thought. You would say quicker than you could say vaccine, bro.
Jake Creature, I'll sleep so much better solo camp.
Know that you are the nightmare to them. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, Rick Travis knows. He's calling all stations, or calling any station.
Until my dumb ass picks up the receiver. Oh, who this?
Jay Creature, that's a good question. Give us a 1 in the chat if you enjoy solo camping. If you like the solitude of solo camping, or if you prefer camping with company.
Legend has it my father liked to do a lot of solo camping. What happens to me, I get bored. And I kind of don't know what to do. And I end up like, everybody 1 in the chat, everybody's gangster.
Oh, winter solo. That's serious stuff, Jay Creature.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this show of like
the solo drinking count all the time, New York redneck.
I'm with him. Okay, you know what? I'll be sitting here by the fire with my Arizona hard. I'll fucking I'm leaving.
Vision Preparedness. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. So, I prefer camping with company. I really do. I enjoy getting out there and sharing that experience with others. Especially my son, my daughter, my family. That's the favorite. Good friends. Some new friends, man. I've been in the woods with so many people, it's not even funny.
So I had to grab a beer for this. So now what I need to do is, now that I got this,
I can get up and go now.
I need to hear this.
I'm with you, Kevlar dog.
I need to hear this justification for this Ohio shit I keep talking about. I'm ready. Lay it on me. Now explain, I want to know the lore. Just bring me into your world with this Ohio shit, all right? I crave understanding of your
Ohio
viewpoint.
I gotta tell you, man, there's a lot of people in preparedness from Ohio, like a lot. When you ask where people from in the chat,
it's propaganda.
It's bro, it's Ohio.
It's
Ohio,
a media
Ohio.
It's a media blitz. It's propaganda. They're like, Ohio's real. I swear, bro. Why do you think all these bots in here? They call me one. And that's ironic, considering everybody's in here. I'm from Ohio. Doubtful. Because for the life of me, no one will explain it. And I'm here. I'm waiting.
Grateful Prep says she's only been camping twice, both times at the Hornet's Nest with you guys. That's awesome, Grateful Preps. Gotta get out there again, man. We gotta get out there. We gotta go. The woods has been calling me, bro.
Hold on. Now, see, y'all out here, y'all legend has it. They have open carry there, but again, you're like, legend had their fucking streets.
It's not legend. It's law.
The streets are paved in gold in Ohio, but I'm not seeing it. Buckeye State, what is that even? What is a Buckeye? Oh, good, you got
a deer eyeball.
And they just what kind of fucked up shit is that? It's got this dismembered eyeball on the state flag. They're like, come here, bro.
Oh yeah. Man. They do got some big deer out there, and they explode.
Who names a place Ohio? If you say it backwards, it's just Oi-ho. We was out here naming shit Wyoming, Montana, Louisiana, Ohio, and then expect me to believe that. Okay. Chocolate and peanut butter confections. Is that what they're doing? Is that what they're claiming they do there? With
a Buckeye. Yeah, they're actually they're delicious.
I know what a Buckeye is. It's just some little birds, right? They're like chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Yankee Watchdog says I camp out of the candy van, too old to sleep on the ground.
And sometimes you can lure in unsuspecting roommates. You live here now. You live here now.
I got to tell you, there's different strokes for different folks, man. Not everybody is feeling the same vibe. Not everybody wants to be in a
Ohio. No.
A tent.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Not everybody wants protection of a tarp or a tent. Some people actually want, some framed walls. So they rock a camper, car camp. Whatever your bug out plan is, you should absolutely practice it.
I'm going to tell you.
Kevlar says Ohio is cold Florida. That's a good one.
See what I mean? It's all steeped in legend and folklore.
Oh, it's not legend and folklore.
Ohio's the original home of rednecks. I don't know if you ever heard of this place called West Virginia, but
Gary Coleman agrees.
Gary Coleman, was that Webster, right?
Yeah. Prepping with Sarge. Have a great night, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by.
He's like, he's dissing Ohio. I gotta go right now.
That's it. Yeah, no, Sarge, it's steam coming out of his ears right now. State of the Wright brothers' first flight.
No, it wasn't. That was Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Don't stay with that See what I mean about this Ohio misinformation shit. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. You can hook that. Oh, no, he didn't.
He had to walk that one off.
I had to shut the door because it's about to get crazy up in hell. Lock it in, inmate. We're going hard.
That's it. We're in trouble now.
I'm waiting for a legitimate excuse for Ohio.
He's going to stay live until he gets one.
Kevlar said he was there for 5 minutes, and you know what? I doubt it. I think he was told, maybe he was led to believe that it was, but it couldn't have been because it's not real.
Yeah.
It was like a mock execution. It's a war crime to tell someone they're in Ohio. It's not real.
Geneva Convention.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't bring like undue fake distress on somebody like that.
They got some really big freaking highways, man. They're huge. And the deer explode.
You saw that happen?
I saw particles of deer. There wasn't any chunks bigger than like a fist size chunk.
And you know it was a deer? You don't know that was just some deceased prostitute?
Jay Creature says, I was in Silver Springs, Canada, Nova Scotia. They claim they are the first in flight. Well, they can fight over it.
You can diss New York all you want, but here's the thing.
Anne Marie says New York spelled backwards is landfill. Yeah, basically.
Here's the thing, noobs. I'm into that shit. Fucking diss this.
Oh, that's a good one, Southern Tier Prepper.
We just call it New Yorkistan. Holy Toledo. I mean, what the Holy Toledo?
Yeah, John Glenn. Okay. All right. Yeah, I you know what? I've been there. I've met Ohioans. Great people.
They were crisis actors.
No, it was mad.
They were hired by the government to make you believe the
It
simulation.
was Sister Marie's Kitchen. It was people from Ohio. It was Ghost Lincoln.
You never saw the Truman Show, did you?
It was Devil Dog Prepper. These people were from Ohio. Fed up American. I sat down and ate meals with these people. It's real. Your signature is in Ohio.
Do you think that's air you're breathing now?
It's Ohio. Yeah, totally.
I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
What if I told you?
2X51 says Devil Dog is my buddy. He's a good dude.
There's a reality that is so real.
Ohio has an alien at Wright Pratt Air Force Base.
You can smell it in the air. But it's not. It's a computer simulation designed to make you think a certain way, Neo. Ohio.
See, Anne Marie, born and raised in Ohio.
You know, the Bible tells us that another...
World 2, I see, claims to be in Ohio, says Southern Tier Prepper.
All I see is claims and allegedly and legend has it. And I know a guy, please. Yeah, I know a guy too. But here's the thing. The Bible tells us there's a place between heaven and hell, and it's called Ohio. It's a little bit of both.
I tell you what, I did meet a pastor in Ohio. So, I don't know. Maybe you're onto something.
You were shown exactly what you needed to see. I've lost him.
Behind the curtain.
Lost him.
The Ohio Thrix, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
No, I believe all the rest of them exist. Ohio is a lie. Okay, it's not fucking real.
They're fencing in Nebraska. It says Iowa is building the largest zoo in the world. They're fencing in Nebraska.
Here come the Ohio apologists.
No, man,
explain it to me now.
Drew Carey and Ohio don't exist, says Mr. Zero. Indiana welcomes you. Dan Rhodes.
Careful with Indiana, because I'm on the fence whether Indiana even is. is. Like, all I know about Indiana is there's a security prison there. That's all I know about Indiana. Terre Haute. That's the only thing I know. If you were like, what's Indiana look like? I'd be like, it's like a big prison.
Old Joe Biden says his mom dated Drew Carey.
Jay Creature, okay, I always really, really wanted to do this. And honestly, what I wanted to do is rag on our old ass videos.
Oh, that'd be great.
Like, we sit here and be like, oh my God, and just cringe.
Yeah,
and
yeah. We'll put the camera behind us. We'll totally do some Mystery Science Theater.
I have always wanted to do something like that, all right?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Can we just rag on the Canadian prepper, like, the whole time?
You know,
I don't want to give him any love, though, but we could just,
we
were supposed to die like 3 years ago, bro.
We're only perpetuating his message, making us look like fucking idiots.
Yeah. Well,
you know what? We'll definitely do the Mystery Science Theater thing. I always wanted to do something like that. I think it'd be fun.
Tigress, I'm sorry, man. That's YouTube. That's not us. I don't have any restrictions on for chat or anything. So that's totally on YouTube's end. They block anything like religious comments, or I don't know what they're doing anymore, man. YouTube has kind of gone off the rails with their censorship and things like that.
You gotta play everything real safe, man. You gotta sanitize. Is I think the word they use for it. They do it to music too. Remember the Walmart versions of music?
Oh yeah. Sung by somebody else.
Right. So you can still sell the same product, but now all of a sudden, as long as you take them naughty words out, now it's okay. So that's what, in proverbially, that's what they do to channels like ours. Southern Tier Preparedness is facing, there she is, the same dilemma. They're like, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers.
And the next morning you're at 750. If you guys were here, if you went and subscribed to Southern Tier Prepper in the past, sister, please share your link in the chat so that everybody can see it. Go there and check, make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube has been up to what we like to call here as some fucking bullshit. And they're doing people dirty, man. They're doing everybody dirty. I think content creators, especially monetized content creators, are ripped off by YouTube on a regular basis. I can't prove it yet, Livingston, because I don't have enough evidence, but I am doing some experiments, shall we say, and I've been taking fucking notes.
My hypothesis is in the very name of the channel. You use the magic P word, and you got yourself put on a proverbial audit list,
government watch list. Welcome to
That's my guess. If we rename this Hudson Valley Flowers and fucking Hearts and Sparkles, it'd be a completely different.
Yeah, I got an email from YouTube today to give.
I got
us
the one about
breakdown.
the two gay grandpas.
Yeah,
I was like,
to tell us all about. I'm gonna read
followed
this
that
to,
shit right away. I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
read this to everybody here. I think it's important to read it to everybody. The kind of things that YouTube likes to promote, right? Prepper Book Club. They might be.
No, I've seen some bots. It takes one to know one, and I've seen some bots in my time. And
yeah,
what you can do to one, not be flagged by a bot is what you guys do.
That's a big one.
And interact, but also like be a little random. Every once in a while, throw out some like absolute human shit, like like I'm saying, just
New York redneck, flowers and rainbows as the backup. I'm telling you. Nolan, welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
And in all seriousness.
I gotta find this because it was hilarious.
In all seriousness, everybody wants to, flex they're on a list or something, but honestly, you kind of don't want to be.
So it tells us, here's how your channel did last month. We got 10,600 views, Livingston, man. 10,600 views last month. That's big time.
I got not that at all. I got 5 new subscribers though. So
and then they give
100 people in the chat. I subscribed. 5
creators
fucking liars
on the rise on YouTube. So who is a rising creator?
2
on
gay
YouTube?
grandpas. If you ain't checked this shit out,
2 grandpas traveling.
Yo, go subscribe to that shit.
Yeah, 2 gay grandpas traveling.
Fire.
Make sure you go and subscribe to that. let me know what you think about their channel. And that's the kind of content that YouTube would like to promote nowadays.
Kevlar, I like your style, and I think that should be the new model for, workers in general.
Oh, man.
Okay, and like, you know what? He's being paid to watch our live stream right now. You can hate the player, not the game, or however it works. Bro. Don't hate Kevlar. Kevlar's my boy. I actually know that guy.
That's fantastic. They're after people like ourselves. They're after people like Southern Tier Prepper, just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Casey Little Owl has had, I can't tell you, it's like every week I get another message that YouTube's on their shit again. And they're after videos talking about the benefits of colloidal silver. They're after videos talking about using echinacea to boost your immune system. They don't want you guys to know this information, and I don't know fucking why. Man.
I do.
Is it hitting big pharma in the pocket?
No.
Is that what it is?
Because people don't know how to act. Now, here's the thing. A couple of assholes consistently ruin everything for everyone. And so next thing you know, you can promote the benefits of these products all day, and they have them. But then people go too far. People do stupid freaking stuff with it. Yeah. And then the FDA has to step in and be like, listen, you should not do these things. And now, I ain't coming out for the FDA. In my opinion, they lost all credibility they ever even were desperately clinging to when some shit happened like 2 years ago. And also those people that Anne-Marie just mentioned, you can't trust none of them. So you're left to self-diagnose, self-medicate, keep trying shit until it works. Again, this journey is very personal. If you're the person that's going to do that, do that. All I wish you would do is share your honest findings. Yeah. All right, because what I never hear from people is like any downsides, and that automatically is a red flag. All right. Some influencers, they commit to a lifestyle, a regimen, or what have you. Yeah. But then they won't comment. They'll cherry pick the upsides, right?
Yeah, and none of the downside. I think it's important for people to be honest about their findings.
And I think that no one is, especially when you can sometimes suspect that perhaps they're sponsored.
Rick Maverick time. I think you're right. I think it is all about liability. Honestly, and I think YouTube is trying to distance themselves from that because they believe that somebody's going to, I got this information from YouTube, and now I'm dying because I ate the wrong plant.
Now I did say it's about 8:30, and now Erica is asking for a song, and I did say that I would do a certain thing.
Oh yeah,
I forgot the conditions.
Yeah. So let's see. There was a question in here. Dana Let's Prep says, I think someone asked when SHTF. Where will I go if I bug out?
I'm simply not.
Well, I got to tell you, honestly, the situation is going to dictate what am I bugging out from? What is the threat?
Your home is untenable.
If I am running, you better follow me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not telling you where I'm going, but if I'm running, it's like the bomb technician. If you see him running, you should follow him. You know what I mean?
I'm too tired for flight. There's a real chance I'm just going to stand and fight or die. I'm tired, and I'm not. I'm frustrated, and I don't have time for this fucking shit. Okay, here we go. They're running up on the property. I'm like, shame.
Old Joe Biden, I'm telling you, bugging out versus bugging in. You bug in until there is no other option, or you have enough warning that you can be a day ahead of everything.
And it's very personal. You have to factor in your literal personal situation. Like you start bringing up existential questions like who am I? And shit, you know what I mean? But it matters, and you build your kit, your plan, your stuff based on what you know, what you have, what you can do.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
So it's easy for me to be like, you just need this Gucci gear. You need to do this and that and the other thing. But it's not 100% guaranteed. That's even going to be relevant to you.
Mr. Zero has been here. He's been taking notes. Look at these comments. Pace plan. What do we preach? Pace plan. What does he say? Use trigger events. That's what I'm talking about. Something big happened. Teresa Buchanan.
It's our third super.
Thank you so much, sister. Really appreciate
we celebrate.
it. That's another entry for the Bugout.
Thanks for the cash donation. Should I insert an ad?
No.
Yo, congrats. You gotta give something for something.
Oh.
They drop money. And I said that I would play.
Yeah.
Boy, these actually, if we started it right there at that.
What are you gonna do?
I sang the chat once, and it was fun. I thought. I mean,
Casey Little, I'll have a great night, sister.
Some of these might work pretty good. Yeah, especially that one. All right. You know what? Is Kevlar still in the bathroom? No, I bet you he had to go wait on a customer. I bet you somebody needed gas in Newport. Maybe a couple scratches.
Yes, sir. Still in the bathroom.
It's my boy.
I'm still here till the end.
Well, and now we know the title.
Well, we're keeping you a little bit
We
longer.
know the title of tonight's song. Is Kevlar still in the bathroom? This is serious advice. You need safe words and phrases with your family in the event of a false AI ransom call or a covert way for your kids to tell you something is wrong. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not again. Hi, Teresa. Sound is back. My earbuds are disconnected. Remember to train for the most probate last probable. You spell it wrong, I'll sing it wrong. I don't give a fuck. I'm here till the end.
Tacos, man.
Jay, that's so true. High vision preparedness. LOL, smiley face and a heart. Mad tacos, man. Now I'm still here. Teresa, good to see you. I told them that I had a big lunch. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now. Vision, ball of caramel. There's places I must go to see. All employees must wash their hands, old men dancing. Taco Bell did me wrong, but if I stay with you, I'm leaving Ohio. Leaving Ohio. Things just wouldn't be the same. I'm dancing in my chair. Woo, it's music time. Falls over and sets himself free as a bird now. My internet is horrible. I'm calling in and out for a week now. Hello, everyone. Ohio, I broke a string. Ohio, I broke a string. Not real. Kevlar popping on company time. Kevlar popping on company time. But if I stay, I can't change. Bring on the drum solo. I was in there all week last too. Lord, I can't change. Can anyone help me? I fall. Can anyone help me too? I need another guitar string. My anus has leakage now. With cooked opossum. This is just wrong. He's falling and he can't get up. His posse's on Broadway. Village magician, he was there, he gave us all a laugh. He pulled his foreskin over his head and vanished up his ass. Where's my life alone? Where is it? He's falling and he can't get up. His hemorrhoids are speed bumps.
Thank Thank you for joining us on a We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Briar Rose, this should definitely become a regular.
Congratulations, y'all wrote the song.
Yeah, you guys did it. Congratulations. That was absolutely freaking hilarious. Oh.
This should become a regular thing.
There it is. Great job, Livingston, man. Fantastic. I gotta get like some bongos or something tonight.
You can like
I'm
some accompaniment.
I'm just sitting here like an asshole laughing.
Accompaniment.
All I can do is laugh. It's hilarious.
Antenna Club Memphis.
We're gonna call the name of this song
Antenna Club Memphis.
Antenna Club Memphis. Oh well, I was gonna say there's no fun at all. The 82nd We All Gonna Die Wednesday. That song is called No Fun at All.
Yeah, 10,000 mental patients. Like, I wrote that song. Ladies and gentlemen, this was fun.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on this We All Gonna Die Wednesday. It can't all be serious.
Last chance I hit add or you hit money button. Which one? Who's hitting the money button here? Me or you? Okay.
That's it.
Hey, throw $1 in my hat, eh?
Hey, how about it?
I'll give you 5,000.
Yeah, better than the Grammys, for sure.
Hey, at least I'd be paying my
Kia Chris.
Kia Chris. See, there goes
Cooping company time makes you a dime. Amen, my friend. Y'all be safe. Keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you.
Keep your head on a swivel, and by that I mean just fucking crack that shit.
Appreciate everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you soon. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. Out of here.